What makes y'all confident that the pass rush can be more consistent this season than it was last year?
In year two, and off to a better start, man. Everybody had a great off season up until this point, getting back to OCAs, and just how we've been locked in, man, Monday to Thursday. And even us meeting on the weekends, man, having film studies, man, like I feel like we're really locked in as a group, things that we didn't do last year at this point.
Rashawn, what have been your early impressions on DeMarcus Covington as the coach and just, working with him? Just what have you learned so far?
Yeah, DC, man, great addition, man. I love the confidence that he has as a coach because, as players, you have to be confident. So, you see a coach that's confident, bringing that swagger, man, it only makes you have more confidence and swagger. But just, how he coaches from the individual to, how, he's intense, on the details and just how we focus right now, detail-oriented, really getting coached up on different techniques, things like that to make us play fast.
So, Rashawn, you guys are watching film on the weekends?
Yeah, we've been able to get together Friday, Saturday for guys that staying in town. Some guys, that's the way we've been able to zoom in, get them locked in. But, yeah, going over Indy, making sure our Indy reps is being able to translate the team. And like I said, that's something that, we haven't yet, to do up to this point, my time being here. So I feel like we're off to a fast start as a unit.
So are you guys in the building here or are you at home?
We at home, man. KC is the spot. KC is the film study house. So, everybody pull up on KC. We might have, pizza, wings, things like that. But we getting together and, we locking in on details.
I'm not sure I've ever heard of anybody doing that like in
this early, right? Me neither, and I'm going on year 7. So.
How soon did that start in the offseason?
Man, it really started once phase 3 started, once we got on the field, able to take drill work to team and seeing how we could be better in our drill work so we could be better for team and just, even small things that I'm seeing helping guys, play faster, things that I'm reading. Casey doing the same thing for the inside guys. When we're in near gun, things like that, I look at this to help me play fast. Out of this formation, you get these 2 blocks, things like that, so we all on the same page. And right now, I'm loving it.
Whose idea was that?
I wouldn't say it's nobody's idea. It's just something that I feel like, we just brought up and we're going to do that.
You mentioned year 2 in Jeff Hafley's system. So what has this offseason been like compared to last with that continuity, familiarity of this game?
It's good. You got a whole year understanding what the defense is, understanding our in and outs, and understanding how he wants to attack it. So we had a whole year to get better at our techniques, and he had a whole year to, refine our system and tweaking tune things. So just going to year 2 is just the confidence, man, just how we flying around, understanding play calls, understanding where people need to, roll down the strengths of the defense, and just communicating at a different level right now.
For free agency and the draft, just guys you guys brought in, what gets you the most excited about what this defense can do?
Man, just the confidence and the leaders that we have, man, just from, having me, having X, having Casey, I could keep on going. Having, Keyshawn, just having different guys across the board that play at a high level, understand the standard. And I love the confidence that we have as a group. Like I said, it's year 2, you can feel it flying around, and we just communicate and have fun on a new level.
Try not to change up the technique too much, but
Rashawn, for you, finally going on to the Pro Bowl, what did you take away from that experience and just kind of being around some of the other top pass rushers, some of the other top players?
Yeah, it was an honor and privilege, man. It's for sure a trip that, if we're not in the Super Bowl, I would love to take every year. I was able to take my family, my nephews, give them a different scenery, give them a different look, and just realize, hard work pay off, and I was able to, sit back, pick a couple brains from, top pass rushers across the league. Talk to different offensive linemen, got a couple tells of what they like seeing from me and what they don't. So, just it's good, man, being able to talk to the top guys around the league and, bounce ideas off each other and also compete at a high level.
Who was your most productive conversation with out there?
Man, to be honest, me and X got close, man. Me and X got close just in terms of his mindset, how he attacked, because this is last year, but his first year here, so I didn't have an off season with him. So just picking his brain, when he started training, things like that, and just getting closer to him, because the more I know about X, the more that we're going to get this defense going together.
Who was the offensive lineman that had the
I ain't
most
gonna
to
say
say
no
about
names.
you?
I ain't gonna say no names, but I'll give y'all he in the division.
Rashawn, you were talking about, helping guys with film study, like little things you notice. Kenny's been a leader for a long time, but it seems like other guys are really stepping up into that leadership role. What are you noticing about some of your teammates to say, I'm going to be a little more vocal, a little more lead by example, a little more leadership? So
I feel like it's just the organization, man. Green Bay Packers, man. You got to be a self-leader, then you have to lead yourself, and then you have to be a servant. And everybody from rookies to year 10, we're doing that, man. You have to lead yourself before you have to lead others, and then you have to lead yourself, then you have to be a servant to others. So everybody's moving in that type of Number two, not hiding no information from nobody. And, you know, like I said, we on the same page. We all balling and having fun.
Is there somebody that you've noticed you're like, hey man, you're talking a little more this year, you're leading?
Man, to be honest, man, it's too many just to, you know, keep out, man. Just from, you know, our whole wide receiver group, just me being outside looking in, man. I can't really just point out one because I seen Rome, I seen Christian, I seen, you feel me, Bird. Everybody's talking to everybody. And then, shoot, talking to the inside backers, man. You see Duff, even when Quay, you know, he's talking, man. And it's just, you just flying around and see Cooper more confident talking. And I'm like, yeah, Coop, okay, Coop. You got to have some confidence being a backer. But like I said, man, just as a whole team, it's hard to really just pick out one guy. But we all doing a great job at it.
It's early on right now, but where are you ranking this defense right now with the young guys, the veteran players? How are you
What you
feeling?
mean ranking it?
Just NFL-wise, you feel like you're one of the best.
Who you talking to?
You.
Okay then, I don't think nothing else but the best.
You're a pass rusher, so you have an idea of what it might
Huh?
be. You're a pass rusher, so you have an idea.
See,
of
I do it all. But go ahead though,
Yeah.
I do it all.
You are paid in large part to rush the passer.
Yes, sir.
And so I have an idea. You probably have an idea of what it'd be like to play with a broken thumb the way Lucas did for most of the last season. I'm curious, what did you see him go through with that? And now that he is healthy, what kind of player do you think he can be for you guys?
Yeah, that's crazy for guys that women, fans that didn't know. He's a dog, man. That just shows you, you know, not being able, because our hands is everything as a defensive lineman. So if you don't have these, you don't have nothing. And playing with 9 instead of 10 fingers, going against people, be 30 through 50, it's a hard job. But that just shows you his grit, his hunger for the game, and how much, you know, he cares about this team and the organization, man. And as you see, you know, through him fighting through his battle, what he was able to produce, and get better week in and week out. And seeing Lucas healthy right now, able to play both sides and stuff, man, it's just been great seeing it.
Rashawn, you mentioned Edgerrin Cooper. Got a lot bigger this offseason. Just what do you expect out of him in year 2?
Man, I expect him just to leave off where he left, man. He understands when he's rolling high, the defense feed off of it, and he needs to keep on being what he's being, and that's a dog.
Did it surprise you that he bulked out that much in the offseason?
Don't surprise me when guys go away, handle business, and once they tell me they're going to handle business. So coming back and seeing that he's told me what he was going to do and he came back and did it, I'm not surprised. He's a man of his word.
Rashawn, you kind of touched on it going into year 7 now. What's that been like, sort of wearing the veteran hat? You know, with your position group is one thing, but you know, just this defense in general. You know, as you being one of the guys.
Yeah, it's something that I naturally grown into and seen. It's funny now because it's like, yeah, I'm on year 7, guys looking up to me, but it's just something I've been doing. I see something, I try to correct it, and I try to first off lead myself. And that's basically, you know, starting fast from individual all the way to team because everybody feed off of me. So I'm just enjoying it, man. It's nothing that I didn't expect. It's just something that I worked hard for and prayed for. So I'm just living the position that I want to be in.
Absolutely.
Is there anything you worked on specifically this offseason?
Oh, man, I work on my complete game. Going back, watching my game, realizing what I need to be better at from the run to the play action to my hand placement to just really being consistent in my pass rush plan. So every season, man, I feel like the defensive linemen and players, man, you got to get better at all parts of your game, and there's all ways to get important. There's all ways to really work on your game, so I really worked on every piece.
You mentioned that all-around game.
Mm-hmm.
I thought last year was your best year as a run defender. If you disagree, tell me. But I thought you took a step as a run defender last year. Why do you think that was?
Man, just trying to be locked in and honing on the scheme and be aggressive and be physical where I need to be. And, you know, I was able to prove that in the run, and this year is just going to show more all-around game in the 4-3.